Let me be honest with you, failure doesn't just hurt one time. It stays with you, it sits with you, it makes you question yourself, and sometimes you feel, oh, I can't do anything right. If you have ever felt like that in relationship, in business, in career, this video is for you. Hi, welcome to another episode of Bethel's Diary. I'm not here because I got everything right. I'm here because I have failed a couple of times and I refuse to quit. In my previous video, I talked about failure in general, how you can sit with it, how you can learn from it, and how you can move from it. And I promised you something else, that we're going to be talking about failure, the different kind of failure in business, in a relationship, and also in career. Today, I'm going to dive in deeper to failure. I'm not just going to be making motivational noise. We're going to be keeping it real. And let me say this before I continue. I'm still learning how to express myself, and I'm still fighting that fear within me that is scared to speak because I don't want to be misunderstood or misjudged. So if my words are not perfect, please listen to my heart. I've failed in career, I've failed in business, and I've failed in relationship, and it gets to some point, failure started talking to me. Let's start with relationship failure. Talk about friends, talk about dating, even family. This kind of failure feels personal. You ask yourself questions like, was I not enough? Did I go too hard? Did I trust the wrong person? Something to think about. I have been there. Sometimes this relationship failed, not because you were a bad person, no, but you were growing and the relationship wasn't growing. And other times, it might be because you let go of some red flags and also avoided some conversations, and you keep on pouring onto people who stopped pouring back to you. I know you might be asking right now, how do I overcome this relationship failure? 1, stop using relationship failure as a proof that you're unlovable. Learn boundaries. Very importantly, learn how to communicate your feelings, and most importantly, learn self-respect. Some of these relationships are not losses. They might be lessons that will save you in the future. Next, let's dive into career failure. Career failure is mostly quiet. It's not dramatic. It's just waking up one morning, feeling stuck, feeling left behind, feeling you are not moving forward. And this career failure is something I have felt and experienced. Growing up, we have this idea of studying certain professional courses just because of the respect and the pride in those courses. Even when I was in secondary school, I remember then I usually say I want to become a lawyer, but I tried and tried getting into school, doing law, and it failed. And at the end of the day, I just looked for the next available option, which I'm now a graduate of. Career failure will make you doubt your abilities for a fact. It whispers things like, I'm not smart enough, I don't have what it takes. And career failure doesn't mean you're not incompetent. It only means misalignment. You can overcome career failure by 1, being honest with what drains your energy. Build a skill patiently and starting again. Yes, you can start again. Starting again doesn't mean you have failed. It only means you are brave enough to choose better, to be better, to become better. Now let's dive into business failure. This is one of the failures that broke me. In my previous video, I talked about how I started my first business and how I failed not once, not twice, and I even lost count of my fails. I went behind closed doors. I started thinking to myself and telling myself, I can't do anything right. I can't stick with one thing. I'm not good enough. I keep stopping and starting. And that really weighed me down. And to the extent that I didn't even want anyone to invest in me because I considered it a waste of effort. But can I tell you one thing? Something changed. This is 1 year plus of my kitchen brand, and I have been consistent, which I learned from my previous mistakes. Not that I'm perfect, not that I'm confident, but I have been consistent. This is what business failure has taught me so far. Sometimes you fail not because you're not capable, but only because you weren't ready. And sometimes you fail because you lack structure, you lack discipline, and you lack patience, not because you lack potential. How do you overcome business failure? 1, you need to learn how to be consistent, not motivation, please. Do not let motivation rule you. Be consistent. I will tell anybody, be consistent. Learn from your previous attempts. Sit back, learn. Look at things you did wrong. Look at things you should do right. And also learn to forgive yourself for things you did because that is just what you knew at that point. Business failure doesn't mean your future. It's only a training ground for you to reach your expected. If you're watching this and you feel heavy, you still carry that weight of past mistake. You've told yourself, I can't be successful. Success wasn't built for me. I can't continue starting all over again. Let me tell you this clearly. You're not broken. You're not behind. You can still start all over again. You can still achieve that goal you have set. Just be consistent. I'm still showing up here, not because I have it all figured out, but I know this. Failure didn't destroy me. Avoiding it almost did. If I can sit with it, learn from it, and still show up, so can you. Ask yourself right now, what kind of failure am I in right now? And what can I learn from it? If this spoke to you, drop a comment. It would make us connect stronger and deeper. And if you're on this journey with me, do like, share, and subscribe. Right here, we are not chasing perfection, but we are choosing growth.